what is going on? What is going on? Back at you again. And today we found out that Deshaun Watson is only going to serve 6 games for what was alleged. But we don't know what really happened. It's just what was announced. We'll never know. All we know is what is said and what he denies and what he says happened or didn't happen and what the women says happened or didn't happen. So we really don't know. It's he said, she said. We'll never find out. Even if they come out and give statements, we don't know if they're truthful. So you're either on the side of believing him or you don't believe him. And then the other part is the decision. You're either with the decision or you're against it. Me, I don't give a crap. I don't care. I know the NFL is rigged. I know it's all just for show. Even this might even be for show. It's all just a soap opera. So, all in all, they lose him for 6 games. So they're going to be contenders, and I'm going to tell you why. So he's going to be there for the preseason. So he's going to get work in. He's going to play the Jags. He's going to play the Eagles, and then he's going to play the Bears in the preseason. And I'd imagine they'd keep him in the entire game on all those games so he can get as much work as possible because he's going to be out the first 6 games, which I still think they will win without him. I kind of wish they kept Baker for those 6 games, but oh well. They have Jacoby Brissett, who's proven to be a winner. He's won with the Patriots, the Dolphins, the Colts. Now he's here. I think he might have been with other teams. But let's take a look here. So week 1, they play the Panthers, and we already know the Panthers, that's going to be Baker Mayfield playing his old team. I mean, he could come out and beat his old team. I still think the Browns are a better team. Their defense is stacked. They're a top 5 defense. Their offense is stacked. They have running backs. They have receivers. They have an O-line. They have a tight end. Their quarterback is a backup, but he can play, guys. Like, this guy can play. He's going to be targeting Amari Cooper, guys. He's going to make this work. So I think the Browns will beat the Panthers on that game. Everyone's going to think that Baker's going to win, but I think the Panthers lose that game. Then the Browns play the Jets. The Jets, okay? So the Browns are going to win that one. I'm sorry. Browns are beating the Jets. Then they go play the Steelers, who they don't even know who their quarterback is. They have, Mitchell Trubisky, and then they have the rookie over there. I don't have much faith in either of them. Like, honestly, any given Sunday, the Browns could lose that game. I just don't see it. I think the Browns can start 3-0. And then they go down to the Dirty in Atlanta and play the Falcons. This one, I think they'll win this one. Unless Mariota, we're going to see. Like, I'm going to be breaking down all these games. We're going to see what's going on with these teams. If Mariota is still able to play, maybe they can get something going. But their defense is so just lackluster. Their offense, they've lost everything. They don't even, all they have is freaking their tight end. Kyle Pitts. They lost their quarterback. They lost Julio. Calvin Ridley's out for the year. Like, they're just hurt. It's just Marcus Mariota. So, Browns, I think, will be 4-0. And then they play the Chargers. Chargers are actually really stacked this year. But honestly, Justin Herbert is still really young. I think he's going to go through growing pains for another 3-4 years before he's in the conversation for a championship. I just think he's very talented, but he's just got a lot of things to work on to be at that level. Like, he's at a mid-tier level. He's a very good quarterback, but he's not elite yet where he can just carry his team and make no mistake, play mistake-free football. That really is very hard to do, especially as a younger guy, not sitting behind anyone to learn. He's been at the helm from the beginning, so he hasn't been able to learn from anybody. So there's going to be growing pains. So then with that, I still think the Browns will lose that. So they'll be losing that one. And then the 6th game is against the Patriots. The Patriots don't have much of anything on offense that makes me, fear them. But they do have coaching, so they could get out-coached. Like, if the Patriots beat the Browns on their 6th game, it's going to be because of coaching. It's not going to be because their players are better, they're more athletic, because their defense is slow, they're older, they're just not skilled. They're just missing pieces. They're missing that guy, Tom Brady, too. So that doesn't help. So I think It's going to be a very good game, only because of coaching. But I think the Browns, their talent is just going to win it in the end. But ultimately, I think without Deshaun, they have a possibility of going 4-2. And then when Deshaun comes back, and then he goes right at the Ravens, and then the season gets tough though from there. It's almost like they said, "All right, Deshaun, you're gonna be missing the first 6 games because they stink, but we're gonna need you to come back so this schedule can make some sense." And it's all for entertainment. That's all this shows me. That shows me that this suspension was based on entertainment. He comes right back right when the team needs him, because they don't really need him the first 6 weeks, but they're gonna need him afterwards. So that's more indication that the NFL is a made-up, fictional league. But other than that, guys, we're gonna be breaking down a few of these preseason games. Not the whole games. We're gonna do like mostly like the first quarter of these games, and catch more of these rigs. And then when the season starts, we're gonna be doing the main games, like the good games. We're gonna be doing the games that make sense and breaking those down and showing you more of the rig. That's what we do. But other than that, guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and get ready for some football.